Salute. Okay, so good morning, everyone. Sorry, I was late because I have received Sashi's text message that there will be a new member joining our meditation as Jivan. I think, I hope that I pronounce it right. So welcome to our meditation. So whether you were practicing different traditions, and that was, I think that is very, it's not it doesn't have any difference. So because meditation is always like there are skills of mindfulness, there is different techniques. So if you would like to use your own techniques, that's fine. Okay, so but at least we all gather together online, okay, and practice. Okay, so that is very important. Okay, so uh, that's it. We are going to just before we start, we are going to prepare ourselves for meditation. And one of the practice that we emphasize besides sitting meditation is also a walking meditation, right? So we will have walking meditation between seating sessions. Okay, so it is in when during the meditation retreat. So we are going to have just a normal pace walking. So it's not a therapeutic, like a very slow one, but you can just walk around in your garden or walk around in your house. But don't forget to get back at 10 o'clock. Okay, so I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so everyone, good morning. We are going to start our meditation. So with the mindful walking, right? Okay, so for those who are experienced and always meditate with me, then you know what I mean. But if you don't, that's fine. I'm going to explain it right now. So mindful walking meditation is always done between the seating sessions. So what we are going to do is just having a normal pace walking. Swing your arms, of course, okay, and step, put your steps steady. And also, if you have a big room, that is very good. So you can kind of like making your step wider. Okay, then just walk. Right? But when you are walking, what we are going to focus is our breathing. So it's not just any ordinary walking, right? But it is a mindful walking meditation. Right? So focus on your breathing. Right? Swing your arm, right? And make your steps wider. Okay, so let us start, and we're going to do this practice for like 4 minutes. Okay, so let us start. Walk mindfully. you may stay where you are and be mindful on your breaths. Okay, now we are going to face the Buddha. We're all going to face the screen. Okay, then we're going to do 3 bows to the Buddha, and it's a way of respecting, showing respect to the Buddha. Okay, so half bow first. Okay, so now we can sit down. Okay. Whether if you are sitting on a cushion or a chair, that is all fine, as long as you have a stable, balanced, and comfortable sitting posture. And if you are sitting on a chair or you're sitting on a sofa, it's very, very cozy, right? Okay, but I don't recommend sitting on a sofa because sofa is too soft. Then you will be kind of like too cozy to sleep. Okay, so now, but if there is no other option beside your sofa, then that is all right. Okay, so as long as you know that you are meditating, right? You're not being a couch potato. Okay. 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 So now get yourself a comfortable sitting posture. See straight through your spine. Your chin pressed down a little bit. Shoulder relaxed. You may close your eyes, or you may have closed your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. Fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, let us relax ourselves from head to toe. Relax your scalp, your forehead, and your eyebrows. Relax your eyes and nose. Relax your cheeks and lips. Relax your ears, then down to your neck and your shoulders. Relax your arms and all the way down to your fingertips. Relax your chest and abdomen. Relax your back and your lower back. Relax your legs and all the way down to your toes. Now we have relaxed ourselves from head to toe. Now we're going to do it one more time. And this time we're going to do it from outside in. So relax your hair and your skin. Relax your muscles, your nerves, and your blood vessels. Relax your bones and your joints. Relax your inner organs and your brain. So now we are in the deep relaxation state, and it is a good time for us to do the meditative concentration. So what we are practicing is called mindful breathing. Just be mindful on your breaths. So when you breathe in, you can check on how deep the air can reach you. When breathe out, you can check on how long or how short your breath is. So just keep on observing and be mindful on breathing. So if you have trouble on just focusing on breathing, that means that your mind always wanders around. Then there is another techniques that you may try to be focused. That is called breath counting. So just counting your breathing cycle. So from 1 up to 5. So the breathing cycle means breathing in and out. So for the first breathing cycle, you count 1. Then the second, you count 2. So on up to 5. And after 5, then you can just go back to 1. So by counting, by using the number, and we may have the same effect, or we can attain same mindfulness as the mindful breathing. So now we are going to practice the techniques for a while. We will be practicing about 15 minutes, 15. So let us be mindful. Now you may open your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, then we may do the transitional warm down exercise before we proceed to the other traditions or proceed to our daily routine. Okay, so it includes swaying of your body to the side and front, back. And turn. Then we can rub our hands again. Then cover our eyes with our hands. Roll our eyes clockwise and counterclockwise. Then rub our face. So pull the ears, or you may massage them too. Okay, comb your head with your fingers. Massage your neck and your shoulders. Then your arms and down to your elbows. And your hands. Rub your hands again. Put your hands to your lower back and rub it. And then you may massage your legs and release your legs. So when we are talking and we were being taught while we meditate, we usually heard something called living at the present moment, right? Right. So actually, it is very emphasis, and this is a teachings or kind of a phrase that was emphasized in Zen traditions. And sometimes it is also, you may heard of, like at the present, being in the present moment in all over in Buddhism, okay, especially in meditation, okay, because our thoughts, when we are sitting, right, what we are dealing with is not just pain, okay, not just postures, okay, but the main thing is that our thoughts, right? So you might find out that there are a lot of thoughts popping up and you never had a control of it. And of course, there are techniques like breathing, or maybe chanting the Buddha's name, or other kind of meditative concentration techniques. But one of the techniques I find useful is always uh, the mindful breathing. So when we are mindful on our breathing, actually we are living at the present moment. That is because we are very focused on our breathing, each breath that we take in and out. And where are we? We are living, right? We live because we breathe. We breathe because we live. Okay. Right. And breathing is the ongoing process. And when we are focusing on the breath, on the breathing, not the last breath, not the future breath, but the present, the very own breath that we are taking right now at this moment. So when we are saying living in the present moment, and one of the useful techniques that we can exercise or we can practice these teachings is called mindful breathing. Okay, so I know that it might be difficult, right? But this is, practice make perfect. Okay, so very very old school, right? Okay, but this is true. This is always true. Okay. So this is something that we have to be mindful on, right? When we're focusing in our breathing, not the last breath that we take, but the very own breath that we are taking now, right, is living at the present moment. Right? So when we are having this practice, what we can get or what we can inspired from, or what we can get inspired by these techniques, is that we will be less attached to the future and the past, right? Because we are always pulling ourselves back on the very own breath, and we believe this is the present moment breath, okay, the breath of present moment, right? Then we will not be haunted, right, by our past thoughts, or we're not chasing our future upcoming thoughts, right? So thought wise, okay, talking about your thoughts popping in your mind, by using these techniques, we can stick with, our very thoughts on focusing of the breathing. Okay. We know it is hard, difficult, but after several practices, we will be, the force of the thoughts that pulls us out from our present breathing will be lessened. Okay, so we will be, we will be more controlled. Okay, ahead. That is something that we like, right? Okay. So we will feel more controlled. Okay, I hate to say that, okay, because sometimes, it is a source of attachment, and the source of, uh, a thought of self. Okay, but I have to say that we have control on our own mind. Right? Then we will be very, very much stable. We will be more, in in the sense of emotions, stable, and we will not get, get trapped to our past experience, and we will not be feeling insecure because of some unpristine future. So this is a very, very important techniques, and very, very useful, powerful, because that will lead us to being at really at the present moment, not just on physically, but also mentally and also emotionally. Okay. And after that, we can kind of like achieve something called non-attachment, because you are no longer being disturbed by your past thoughts, and the thoughts, you're like that projecting the future, right? So you will be undisturbed. So that is a very, very important one, because you will not get disturbed easily by these techniques. And as you can kind of let go of, the past and the future, then actually you are being non-attached. So that is very important, non-attachment. Okay. So there is a joke. I just read a comic. Okay. There was two monks. One is the master and one is the disciple. So the disciple asked his master, okay, and said, "Oh, master, in this nowadays society, right? Everyone got an email address or a mailbox, electronic mailbox. Okay. Are the monastic, are we allowed to have email?" And his master said, "Of course. But," there is always a but, okay? "But you can have email, and you can use email as long as you don't have attachment." Okay, so now maybe I will get emails from you without any attachment, but but, but maybe it is not good for writing an email, right? Without an attachment. Sometimes, attaching a file is very, very important. Okay, but okay, but it is just a joke, right? Okay, so attachment. So from the very, very simple techniques called mindful breathing, that is cost effective, and also it is always with you. So you can practice that every time you need it, right? You won't forget it, right? So for yoga, practicing yoga, you might forget to bring your yoga mat, or uh, you don't have place to put your yoga mat. Okay, so you can practice yoga, or any bricks. There are other uh, you know some, how to say that, some tools for you to practice yoga, right? But breathing, it's always with you, right? And you don't have to buy your breath, right? Okay. You don't have to buy to breathe, right? Okay. So you don't have to spend money to breathe. Okay. So cost effective, and also it is always with you, anywhere, any moment. Right? So why not using these techniques? And it can and the effect of these techniques is always there if you practice it uh, at the right, you know, in the right way. Okay, so this is techniques, so we can go toward to living at the present moment, and then we can go beyond that and reach non-attachment. Okay, so now we know how our goal, right? Okay, so now we have to practice more. Okay, so you might be wondering, hi, wait, why, Venerable, you didn't say that? Did I have this talk before? I really don't remember. I'm not a person with a good memory. Okay, but if you haven't have heard that, okay, this is a very very important teachings. Okay? And this is it sets some progress for us our practice. Okay, and sometimes you will say, "Oh, Venerable, why don't you just say it in the first place, right? Before we practice." Okay. Uh, Sometimes if you are kind of like, well, just go for it, right? Then that is also a good sign, right? Okay. So you don't have any, thoughts saying that, oh, I have to go there, okay, right? Because you are attached to that goal. Okay, so now we know the process. So next Friday, we're still practicing the mindful breathing, and we know the goal. Okay, but okay, even we know the goal, but sometimes if you are really, kind of like pursuing that with attachment, right, you never get that goal. Right? So it's just like you're playing a sport, right? You really want to, kind of like reaching a perfect score, right? But right, if you have that thought, you usually perform it very bad. Okay, so non-attachment, very important in sports also, not just in meditation, but in sports. Okay, so now uh, we are going to do the very, very important practice called metta, loving kindness. I consider that very important. And I would like to dedicate this practice to those who suffer some civil war like state. Right? Whether we're talking about some country, Syrian, okay, or in Middle Eastern country, or what's happening right now in Afghanistan, okay. So we would like to dedicate these loving kindness to them. We know that we in St. Louis we have received some refugees, and we hope that they can adapt to the weather, the culture, and also the life in America. Okay. So this is something that we would like to dedicate, okay, because we are much fortunate compared to them. We are relatively stable economically, socially, and also we are, emotionally, right? Okay. So we know that war can harm people, not just physically threatening their life, but also it is a hunted nightmare for those who survive from the war. Right? So I hope that those who have survived, maybe you are a veteran, or you have gone through that several war zone. You have gone through several genocide, okay, state. Okay. Even you have just gone through a fight with your wife or with your husband. Okay, that is also a war, right? Okay, right. Or you have your war in your professionals. Okay. I hope that you can find secure in the Dharma, in a very soft corner or soft space in your mind. Okay. And so let us do that. The first things that we have to do, okay, is that we have to acquire the loving kindness in order for us to dedicate it, right? Or to redirect our loving kindness toward people. Okay. So the second stage that we are going to do is that we can picture those who we care and love, okay, that they also grow their own loving kindness. And thirdly, the last stage is that we hope every living beings in the world or in the universe can acquire this peaceful and calming loving kindness. So this practice today is especially dedicated to those who have gone through the war, like the war of any kind. But we know that the most disastrous war is really a chaotic state in a location. Okay, so if you have this scar, or you have gone through, you are experiencing it, or you have gone through this, and it leaves a scar in your mind or in your heart, that's okay, because we have the last and the only power of loving kindness. Okay, so let us get a comfortable seating posture. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. And let us begin. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free of suffering. May I be free of may I be free of mental anxiety. May I live in peace. May my life be blessed with ease. So now we are going to proceed to the second stage. That is dedicating this loving kindness to the ones who we care and love. So picture them that they are sitting with us and they are also growing their own loving kindness. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of suffering. May you be free of mental anxiety. May you live in peace. May your lives be blessed with ease. Now we would like to make this loving kindness more inclusive. So we wish that all human beings and all living beings also acquire this loving kindness so they can live happily in a safe place and peacefully. So let us begin. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be free of suffering. May we be free of mental anxiety. May we live in peace. May our lives be blessed with ease. Okay, so now you may open your eyes with big smile and a warming, loving kindness within you, right? Like, we are all filled with compassion, loving kindness. Okay, so I hope that everyone will get a good life, like, without any, anything that threatens, but also they can get inspired by any circumstances, right? And this inspiration can always lead to the persuasion of the truth, and it always can liberate, right? You always get liberation. Okay, so this is our first session, and we're going to have a break for 5 minutes. Okay, and so I'm going to see you at 11:10, right? Okay, so let us stand up. Ouch. Okay, then let us take bows to the Buddha. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to our second session meditation. Okay, so now that sit down and begin meditate. Okay, so during the break, so you may hydrate yourself. Okay, actually, it's kind of like a water break. Then after you have get hydrated, a water break, then you may kind of like doing the walking meditation by your own self. Okay, by your own. Okay, so now. So before you really meditate, you can adjust most comfortable posture by swaying the body, doing some, kind of like stretching or moving of your joints. So, so get a proper gesture, and that includes sit straight through your spine, right? Most important, and also uh, deep breaths, relax, and then we may proceed to the practice. Right? So practice of the mindful breathing. Okay. Okay. So now let us be mindful. Okay, so please open your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. After taking 3 deep breaths, then you may do the transitional warm down exercise. So this exercise helps you to kind of like shifting your attention or your mindfulness attention to from your breathing to your sensual, sensual, right? Like sensual touch. You're touching things, right? Then it is kind of like uh, using mental. No, it is something that is more abstract than going back to real life. Okay, so that is kind of like uh, you are switching your gear, right? Or you're exchanging the mood. All right, so you need some time to do that. Excuse me. Okay, so now we have an announcement. We will have two opportunity to know more about Buddhism and as well as meditation. So tomorrow, this Saturday, right, 10 to 11:30 in the morning. Right? So just like the time of our Friday meditation. So we have a mindfulness mini retreat, right, on Zoom. So this was sponsored by Buddhist Council of Greater St. Louis. So there will be a lot other or it will be other instructors, right, that will kind of like talk about meditation, right, from different temples all over the St. Louis area. Right? So there will be two instructors to talk about mindfulness, and there will be a guided meditation before the two talks. And you know who was leading the guided meditation? It's me. Okay. Okay. So if you're interested, please you can go on our website. So, or you can just go on the Facebook because it will be broadcast live in Facebook. Right? And this is and you don't have to sign into Facebook account if you don't have one. Just click on the Facebook, then Buddhist Council Greater St. Louis, and it will be, your web browser will get you a page for it, or the link for it, right? A search. Right? Then you click on it, the Facebook will be showing out, right? And it will ask you to sign in, but you can just click on no, no, no. Okay, then I think that it is public, so it will be shown on, you know, on the Facebook, right? Even you don't have to sign in. Okay, if I'm right. Okay, so you can try that, or I will be posting the Zoom, Zoom meeting ID number, right, on the website, official website of the temple, so you can just get access to it. Okay, so this is the first thing, and the second thing is the next Saturday. Right? Next Saturday, 6 o'clock in the evening, we will have uh, a speaker is in our denomination from Fort Huangshan, and we're going to have a Buddhist lecture on YouTube. Right? But it will be broadcast on YouTube, VLIA, and I think that it is also being, published in our official website. Okay. So let me check on what the title of the talk. Okay. So there you go. Self-mastery. Okay. So it is just like getting control, right? Okay. You're a control freak. That is the best topic for you. Okay. But not attachment. Okay. So, but self-mastery. How do you do self-mastery without attachment? So there is a subtitle, Avalokiteshvara's lesson on being wise and skillful. Okay, so I think this is a topic about Heart Sutra. I believe so. Okay, so it will be next Saturday, August 21, and in Central Time it's 6:30. So 6:30 in the evening. Sorry. Okay, so it will be on, all the links will be on the official website of the temple. Then you can get access to that. Okay, so this is several opportunities that we can learn Buddhism and meditation. And I hope I can see you there, because no, I might not be seeing you in the latter speech, but I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so let us stand up. Okay. And now we're going to take 3 bows to Buddha, it shows our gratitude to the Buddha, and also to those great causes and conditions, right, that made this meditation possible. Okay, so let us take 3 bows. So thank you very much for meditating with me and joining with us. Okay, so see you. Bye-bye. Okay, bye.